Imagine a world where hotels no longer stay on the ground. Instead, they float above the clouds, gliding endlessly across the sky. A place where you can dine, swim, watch movies, and sleep in your private luxury suite, all while soaring thousands of feet in the air. This is not a science fiction movie. This is the vision of the $1 billion flying hotel plane, the most ambitious and futuristic aircraft concept ever designed. Welcome to Skyintel. For decades, airplanes have been created with one primary goal: to transport people from one destination to another as quickly as possible. But what if the journey itself became the destination? What if air travel transformed into a luxurious, never-ending experience? That's the idea behind this incredible flying hotel. A giant airborne city that promises not just comfort, but an entirely new lifestyle above the clouds. Unlike ordinary planes that land after every few hours, this aircraft is engineered to remain in the sky for months without touching the ground. Powered by nuclear energy and equipped with technology straight out of science fiction, this flying hotel could completely revolutionize the way humans travel. At first glance, the design is breathtaking. The plane looks more like a futuristic cruise ship fused with a gigantic spaceship. Stretching across the skies like a floating palace, it is built to host more than 5,000 passengers at once. The structure is so massive that smaller airplanes would need to dock mid-air just to transport guests, staff, and supplies to and from the flying hotel. The centerpiece of the design is a giant glass dome that stretches across the top of the aircraft. This dome offers passengers panoramic views of the skies during the day and the stars at night. Imagine sipping coffee under the glowing sunlight above the clouds, or having dinner while the northern lights dance across your window. Once you step inside, the aircraft feels more like a five-star resort than a plane. The designers have envisioned every luxury you could imagine. There are multiple restaurants and cafes offering international cuisines, where world-class chefs prepare meals from every corner of the globe. Passengers can relax in elegant lounges and bars, enjoying live music while flying at an altitude no ordinary hotel could ever reach. For those seeking entertainment, the flying hotel is a paradise. There are cinemas with the latest movie releases, concert halls, and even conference centers for business travelers who want to work in the skies. A shopping mall inside the plane offers luxury brands, making it possible for passengers to shop for designer fashion while flying thousands of feet in the air. And yes, there are even swimming pools, gyms, and spas. Imagine swimming in a pool while looking down at the world below, or enjoying a massage while surrounded by clouds. The concept takes luxury travel to an entirely new level, far beyond what private jets or cruise ships have ever offered. Perhaps the most luxurious feature of all is the private suites. These rooms are designed like mini apartments in the sky, complete with bedrooms, living areas, and even balconies that overlook the clouds. Passengers can book these suites just like they would reserve a hotel room. Each suite promises complete privacy and comfort. Large windows allow breathtaking views of the sky at any hour. In the morning, you could wake up to golden sunrises stretching across the horizon. At night, you could fall asleep while gazing at millions of stars, free from the noise and light pollution of the cities below. For the ultra-rich, this is more than just travel, it's the ultimate status symbol. But how does such a massive aircraft remain in the air for months at a time? The answer lies in its revolutionary design. The flying hotel plane is planned to be powered by nuclear fusion engines. Unlike traditional jet fuel, nuclear energy provides an almost limitless supply of power, enabling the plane to fly continuously without ever refueling. Smaller commercial jets would act like shuttles, docking mid-air to deliver passengers and goods. This means the flying hotel could remain airborne indefinitely, becoming a true floating city in the sky. The concept also incorporates artificial intelligence systems to manage flight operations, safety, and even personalized guest experiences. While this project is still a concept, it represents a bold vision for the future of human travel. If built, the $1 billion flying hotel plane would not just be the most expensive aircraft in history, it would also redefine luxury tourism forever. It's not simply a way to get from point A to point B. It's an entire destination that travels with you, offering an unmatched experience no five-star resort or cruise ship could ever replicate. For many, the idea of living in a floating city might sound like a dream. But for the world's wealthiest travelers, it could soon be a reality. Imagine celebrating your honeymoon above the clouds, hosting a business meeting while flying across continents, or simply relaxing in your private suite while the world passes by beneath you. Of course, such an ambitious project comes with enormous challenges. The technology required is still under development. The cost of building such a massive aircraft would be astronomical, well beyond $1 billion. Safety is another concern, especially with nuclear power involved. Critics argue that the project is more fantasy than reality. Yet, throughout history, many technologies once dismissed as impossible eventually became part of everyday life. The $1 billion flying hotel plane is more than just a concept. It is a glimpse into the future of human imagination and engineering. A world where travel is no longer about reaching destinations, but about living luxuriously in the skies. The question is, if this aircraft were built tomorrow, would you dare to book a room inside the first ever flying hotel? Would you spend your nights floating above the world, surrounded by stars, while enjoying every luxury imaginable? This may be the boldest dream of aviation yet, a hotel that never lands.